Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Happy Monday. Hope you guys all had a lovely weekend. Yeah, we are in a Bitcoin short trade, and we are going to be discussing the macros here on the show today. Yeah, this is the Bitcoin short. We obviously had that breakdown on the 4-hour time frame. Our target is the 4-hour 50 EMA. I think it's definitely getting a tag. It's been quite a few 4-hour candles since it was tagged, almost 50. And yeah, I think it's overdue, and a little correction is on the cards. And guys, it's only a short hedge because we are bullish. Okay, we are bullish. So most of our portfolio is long, and we are invested in the market. So we are happy to short key levels for Bitcoin. And yeah, there was a key rejection. It is a Monday, so this is quite a common move. This could be the false move and continuation onwards and upwards. And yeah, it's a fair trade in my opinion. But let's go into the macros, guys. Let's go into the macros. So Bitcoin's still looking good. Obviously, it broke out over here. It got rejected perfectly off the 2021 all-time high, which was mentioned last week. So yeah, this is the short or the potential resistance that we were facing. We came into it perfectly and we got rejected. We did expect the rejection there, and now we are coming down, and we've just recently broken the Sunday low. So I am expecting this to continue down, and I am expecting it to hit our targets, which we mentioned earlier, of 67K around there. So it'll be 100% move as well. I'll show you guys the trade just now. But what I'm looking for Bitcoin is potentially to retest this trend line. This comes in at 67K, and then maybe come and test the top of this trend line here. You get something like that, and then you can range around here for a bit. Maybe we get a little spike low or something like that. But yeah, I'm expecting this to play out for Bitcoin, a little bit of a consolidation before moving higher, guys. Before moving higher, there's a lot of liquidity up here, guys. There's a lot of liquidity. So I do think that we are going to see those levels. And I even have my my target over here. It remains, guys. My target over here remains. It's a bit bullish. It's got a lot of hopium, but we did call it perfectly, guys. We have nailed October here on the show. If you guys have been following for the whole of October, congrats. It's been epic. We obviously called the FUD here, and we were aping into the box, turbo aping into the box actually. And yeah, prices moved onwards and upwards, and we are expecting, but we are cautiously bullish, guys. We are cautiously bullish. We're not irresponsibly bullish here. We are cautiously bullish. So for me, 67 is the level. 67 is the level where I will be most likely adding to all my positions. I also want to have a look at USDT dominance. The lower low is very much confirmed. And yeah, we are getting a little push up here, of course, because we can expect it to act as support, this region over here. It's not just going to nuke straight through. And the region I'm going to watch out for is going to be these EMAs over here. We're going to potentially get a little death cross. So the last time we got a death cross was in October 2023. A year ago, we had a death cross. So now it looks like October 2024, we could get a death cross. And this was a huge move for cryptocurrencies. We know that Bitcoin was around here, October. This was the death cross, and then we had that huge move up. So we are expecting something extremely similar to happen when the USDT dominance gets the death cross. So that's what we're looking for. So we have confirmed the bearish market structure. It was confirmed when we had the lower low over here. And the lower high, of course, we were very much getting into our positions over here. And prices moved down, and I'm expecting this red box region over here. We can probably move it down to, let's just put it over here. Obviously, so I'm looking for a big rejection off the 250-day EMAs. So that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, we could get that move up, get rejected, also off the 50% level, or we could just slide straight through. This will be a big move for crypto, in my opinion. So it's been kind of bleeding over here, and Bitcoin has been pumping. But I think once we lose a key level, as we did over here, so you can see this is very similar pattern here, guys. So, we had the upsloping support, lost the level, had the death cross, and then it just nuked. And guys, it can happen very fast. Look at this daily candle, guys. Look at that. That is a huge move, guys. You do not want to be missing this. So we are long. It could actually look very much like ApeCoin, how ApeCoin went. We'll speak about the ApeCoin trade now, guys, because we made huge gains. We made huge gains here on the group. So I just want to chat about Ethereum as well. Then we can go into the macros. So this was the inverse head and shoulders that we were speculating on from about 2,385. Obviously still in the trade. Our TP1 is $3,300. But we can shave some profits at the 2,850 because that is a technical resistance. So yeah, it looks like it is playing out. We did break the neckline, and I'm waiting for a retest of the neckline or the 50-day EMA, this region over here. That's where I will be interested in adding to my Ethereum position and hopefully getting the average entry to about like underneath these lows of the 50-day EMA over there. 2,520. I would like that to be my average entry, and then we can ride this trade all the way to TP1 and beyond. So that's what I've got for Ethereum. Solana is also looking good. I'm expecting a retrace to this $160 region over here. That should bring the crypto market down a bit. Let's speak about the dollar. So the dollar is looking really strong, guys. The dollar is rallying, obviously, into the elections. The people have a lot of hope. Yeah, this could be the the second retest of this trend line. So here was the first retest. Price could easily come up, test it again before getting that rejection, and this lines up quite nicely. This will probably line up quite nicely with the elections. We'll probably see a big dump after the elections. But for now, it is strong. It is above the 200-day EMA, and it is above the 50% level. So we have to call a spade, which we always do here on the channel. And it is looking strong, guys. I would be longing this. This is looking strong. We can't deny that. If it gets above this 104.8 level, then it is going to be looking quite scary, and we could maybe see risk on assets taking a bit of a knock. But yeah, guys, definitely smash the like button if you guys enjoy Macro Mondays. Yeah, I always appreciate you guys smashing the like button. So let's have a look at the S&P 500. Obviously, the highest daily close in history. Okay, the highest daily close in history was on Friday. This one over here. These candles are obviously above, but that's the open, as you guys know. So this is the highest close in history, and there's nothing bearish about all-time highs, guys. A lot of people are trying to call the top in the S&P 500, trying to short the top. Imagine shorting the top. So these were previous all-time highs. So now, okay, now it breaks all-time highs. Now we're going short. Stop that. Now we're going short. Stop that. Short, 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 short. Guys, shorting all-time highs is not what we do on the channel. Guys, we don't ever short all-time highs. If you want to be a hero, then you can short the all-time highs. But also, guys, don't listen to the FUD. A lot of FUD out there. The most obvious thing in my mind about the S&P 500 is the parabola. We are looking at this. This is likely just to continue onwards and upwards. The elections are soon over here. And yeah, I think this parabola is going to go well into next year. So yeah, definitely don't be scared of the S&P 500. It's unlikely to crash unless we start losing some key levels, but that is looking good. NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is under 2% from all-time highs. There's nothing bearish about that again, guys. Nothing bearish about that. Gold, very strong. This is an example of a parabola, guys. Which one is it here? Curve. Okay, so very similar to the S&P 500. I'm just going to make these line up a bit more. And we are expecting this parabola just to continue for gold. Our target is 3,300. What else? What else, guys? The macros. Oh, guys, what I really wanted to speak about was MicroStrategy. Okay, I spoke about this when it broke out a few days ago. MicroStrategy, this is front running the Bitcoin move. This is why we were so bullish a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, was this breakout over here. And that was at the start of October. When we saw this, we were extremely bullish. And when we broke the all-time highs, we're even more bullish. So this is likely front-running Bitcoin. That's why we have seen a lot of strength come into Bitcoin. So we can expect a little pullback. and then just continuation. Coinbase, extremely strong, guys. This is just very bullish. We are getting the golden cross. We could get a pullback back into the zone over here. But for now, we are above the 50% level and we are long and strong. Where are we going to expect some resistance? Well, we could get a little push up today into this 230 region and then maybe get a pullback, or we could just break through and move onwards and upwards. So this is front running a strong altcoin market. I mean, if Coinbase's revenue and earnings are strong, and that's next week, then we could see a rally in the crypto space. One thing I also wanted to speak about was Riot, because I'm pretty sure they're involved with Bitcoin mining. And on last week, Friday, they did break out and they closed above the 200-day EMA. Okay, so guys, this is looking strong as well. So these are crypto-related stocks that are pumping and breaking out and just in strong positions. So definitely keep your eyes out. Okay, Bitcoin short. Bitcoin short is looking good. I'm going to pull it up here for you guys. The short is over here. Positions. There we go. Up 20% on the short, guys. We were in from 28420, and yeah, I'm expecting this to come down. My target, as I said, is this dynamic support, which is going to be moving onwards like this. And I'm expecting it to get tagged, and I'm expecting Bitcoin to get a good bounce off that region. So again, this is a head short because we're very much long in the majority of our positions. Okay, so that's what I've got for the macros. Let's go into the crypto a little bit. So obviously total is breaking out. It is about the 50% level, and I am just expecting continuation up at this point over here. We could come down and test the 50% level. That's perfectly fine before getting the move up. Definitely expected. Total 3. So total 3 now yesterday closed above the 50% level. So today we want to see total 3 close above the 630 billion mark. So that will be looking very good for total 3. And then I would expect it to rally to the next level, and that next level is coming just over $700 billion. So that's what I got for total 3. Bitcoin dominance, very strong. I was calling this to potentially be the top, but it's only the top when it's confirmed, and we never got the confirmation, guys. We never broke down from this upsloping support or the 200-day EMA. So yeah, nothing was confirmed, but we can only speculate a top. That's why we don't short the top, guys. If we're shorting the top, we got wrecked. Okay. What else? We've spoken about USDT dominance, Solana dominance. Okay, guys, this is ripping. It's looking good. If we look at Sol ETH, it's looking strong, guys. There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. Again, I probably sound like a stuck record saying this, but it's a breakout, guys. It's a breakout. We are expecting just Solana to outperform Ethereum. Yeah, tough day to be a ETH bull. Looking at this chart, tough day to be ETH bull. I am an ETH bull myself, but Solana has outperformed it. BNB sticking to our game plan. So this has obviously broken out of the downsloping trend line over here, and we are expecting this continuation onwards and upwards, probably to tag the 630 mark. Toncoin obviously got the death cross, so we are cautiously, longing this. But I would like to see Ton break the 560 region. It's obviously looking like a bearish engulfing daily candle, which isn't what we want to see. But we want to see this pump up from here, break the downsloping resistance trend line, get above the EMAs, form support in the box, and then move onwards and upwards. Same for Casper. Casper just got the death cross today or yesterday or the day before. Again, we're waiting for Casper needs a big move soon. That's what we want to see for Casper. A bit of a V-shaped recovery out of this region. But the death cross isn't looking good, guys. The death cross is not looking good for Casper. I also wanted to speak about ApeCoin, guys. Guys, we took this trade. Monster position. Here's the gain, 771%. We did exit slightly earlier than we should have, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking profits, guys. This is looking quite bullish, but you always expect a retest. This might chop around for a few days and then get that move down. This is the most likely scenario. Would I be longing ApeCoin now? No chance, guys. No chance. Looks like we are getting that drop on Bitcoin, guys. We are getting that drop on Bitcoin, guys. 67K is my target. Let's see what High-Block Capital has to say. We're going to let that load. Okay, CoinGlass. Okay, so now there are officially more shorts than longs in the market. So we're going to be looking for some longs on our favorite altcoins. So we are getting that drop, guys. We are getting that drop. 40% on this trade. Let's see how it reacts here. Did you guys take the short? Let me know if you guys took the short. Let me know if you guys did take the short. 67K is the target, guys. 67K is the target. So we can now move our TP. I'm going to pull this order. We'll cancel that order and we'll move our stop loss to 68,400. Okay, so we've got a free trade, guys, and again, it is a hedge. So it is hedging. This is a big leverage hedge. It is hedging the other longs I've got. So I've got a long on GRT, which we all know about. Near Protocol, still long on that. CFX, still long. Notcoin, still long on that. Ethereum, obviously still long on Ethereum. Uniswap, Chainlink, and Arbitrum. I'm still long on those trades, guys. I'm still long on those trades. And this is merely just a hedge short. Okay, it's obviously, we did expect a pullback, but we don't want to close our good entries. Yeah, we don't want to close the good entries. So this is the plan for now. Okay, up 40% on this trade, guys. Okay, so CoinGlass, the ratios are flipped there. Liquidations, obviously, that should be a lot of longs getting liquidated. We do want to see this at about $250 million, $250 million. That's what we want to see for a potential reversal in the market. High-Block Capital has nothing on the short-term time frame. There's a pool sitting at 66K, so we could see that could be our TP2. And on this time frame over here, looks like we grabbed the liquidity, guys. We grabbed the liquidity and we turned around. It's classic. And we do want to see this go flat. It's extremely green and a bit overdone now, but that is okay. So see a few orders coming in there, a little bit higher up. So guys, this is looking like a good target. 66K could be the target. So we could TP a little bit at 67 and then 66K. We could also take the full profit and close the position. So 66K, that's this region over here. That lines up quite nicely with the still resistance here and these old tops. So it's very likely that we find these old tops becoming new bottoms. It's this region over here. We'll make it green because we're going to be buying. So if you guys are looking to get into the market, I think this region over here is a good region to be getting into the market. And obviously we're going to be doing a reverse triangle. So we obviously want to get in more at the bottom and less at the top. So we can be allocating a little bit here, a little bit here, and the majority of our orders are going to come in this box over here. That's what's going to happen, guys. That is the plan for the Bitcoin trade. But for now, my stop's at break even. Could we get a V-shaped recovery and just continue the run to the upside? Of course, guys. Of course, we could just get a move, something like that. Boom, retest, off we go. That's what could happen, easily could happen. The New York session is opening in about 7 minutes. So we are going to see some volatility now, guys. We are going to see some volatility. So one thing I want to speak about as well is that, just let this load quickly. Guys, there are no news events this week. Nothing tomorrow, nothing on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday. This is a nothing burger, guys. PMI doesn't matter. And on Friday is a nothing burger. So we could get a week of consolidation. When you see this kind of environment, you can expect just to form a range and range bound and chop some people up. So what range would we be expecting? Well, I think the range that we could be seeing would be, okay, let me just get rid of these. I'll start from scratch here. Okay, so we said that 66K region over here. I think this is a great place to getting into those longs. And I think the other range over here could be this range over here. So we didn't take it out. So I think the plan for this week could be range trading this range. Definitely on the cards, guys. You get a bounce here, bounce off the 50, then get rejected, then just chop around a bit for the week, guys. Chop around a bit, then maybe break out. And whichever one we break out, that will probably be the direction we're going to go for going into the elections, guys. Elections are next week. No, the week after that. The elections are the week after that. So this is a plan, an easy plan. You know, you can just take out your scalp, and then we're going to be looking for the positions, guys. We're going to be looking for the positions. So how do we enter? Well, we're going to put our key levels. So I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to hit this level over here. I'm going to set an alert for over here. And I'm going to go down to the 15-minute time frame or the 5-hour time frame. And I'm going to wait for some bullish divergence, guys. I'm going to wait for bullish divergence. Bullish divergence has been awesome of recent. See, a lot of volume is coming in here, guys. A lot of volume is coming into this candle over here, you can see. So this could easily be the wick low, guys. This could easily be the wick low. So what's bullish divergence? Well, it's when the RSI makes a higher low, but price makes a lower low. So the reason we were looking for a short was because on the 4-hour time frame, there was a decent amount of bearish divergence. Okay, so you can see that the tops are getting higher, so we're getting higher highs, but on the RSI, we're getting lower highs. Okay, it's only really valid from here. So this is classic bearish divergence, and like the classic tactic is I wait for the bearish divergence, and then I draw my support trend line. So you could have drawn this, and you can wait for the break, and you can often get a retest as well. So I like waiting for 3. So I would have probably been using these lows over here. That's what I did. And you kind of see that you form like a rising wedge with bearish divergence. You know, it's a bearish pattern. We've all seen it before. So you got that over there. Then you got this trend line over here. And then, my bad. And then you could just enter on the break of this. So you got 3 drives of bearish divergence. You're breaking the resistance. And yeah, we got in from this region over here. I think we got in a little bit lower. So this is why we got into the trade, guys. We like to look for the bearish divergence. So the same thing happens on the 15-minute time frame. So, but I don't blindly long on 15 minutes for bearish divergence. I have to wait for it to come into a key level. Okay. Anything else is not simply just not taken. So what I mean by key level would be, well, the 400-day EMA, very happy. Sorry, the 4-hour 50 EMA, very happy for price to come into this level, because I know it's a key level. We are looking for a macro bounce off the level. So then I look for bullish divergence at the key level. So bullish and bearish divergence on the shorter term time frame have to come from a key level. So it basically gives you a great entry for a good swing trade. And if I could find some examples for you guys. If I find some examples, I'll obviously let you guys know. But this is looking like a potential reversal over here. We'll have to wait and see how this closes. So the session's opening now, the US session. So we're going to see how Bitcoin reacts, and that's in 1 minute, guys. If you guys enjoy the educational content, definitely smash the like button. Yeah, I love teaching. I was a teacher before trading, so I like to explain things. I feel like I'm decent at explaining things. So if Bitcoin reclaims this upsloping support trend line, then it is going to be looking quite good. Something like that, and then we could be moving onwards and upwards like this. My stop loss is at break even, so yeah, I'm always happy to get stopped out. As you guys know, I never risk more than 1% per trade unless it's a very long-term swing trade. So let's see how it reacts. So we got 5 seconds, sorry. 3, 2, 1, US Open. So we got a high volume over here, which is what we want to see. So what we could see is a 50% retrace of this wick, and that's coming in around. So if this is a reversal, we could see a long off the 50% of the wick. Stop would be below, and we would target this trend line over here. That's a 4-to-1 risk reward. So I think this looks decent, guys. I might take this trade. It's going to be a scalp. It's obviously going to be a scalp. I cashed out on the Bitcoin short. My man, looks good. Yeah, the high volume looks concerning. I'm going to. Part of me does want to keep it open though, because like the whole plan of it was to be a head short, but we could just turn the session into a scalp trading session, which I'm happy to do. Let's see what happens here. I do like the high volume though, guys. I do like the high volume. Haha, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗡𝗪𝗪, good man. The high volume does look good, guys. The high volume does look good. So it's the highest volume on KuCoin that we've seen for a while. Let's check the other. There we go, guys. That's what you want to see. Binance, look at that volume. As well as Bybit. Guys, big volume there, big volume. Okay, I'm going to go with this is potentially going to be the wick low. It's all about probabilities, guys. It's all about probabilities. If we do get a touch of this, I am going to probably reverse the short. There we go. I do like the volume, guys. It's all about risk, reward, and probabilities. Okay. Okay, we're at the 50%. So we are going to reverse this, guys. We are now in a long. Stop loss 67,600. Can I put that in over there? Entire position, stop loss 67,600. Tiny loss, guys. $2. I'm going to probably scale up this trade. US dollars. Tiny risk here, guys. It's a scalp. I don't like risking too much for scalp trades, as you can see. $10 risk. That's if I get stopped out for the entire position, $10, and the account is $5,000 account. So this is a tiny risk, 0.2%, and we are just looking for the 50% test of a high volume wick. We do prefer key levels for scalp trading, but there is an exception here, and that is the high volume. Could we get a sweep? Of course. Of course we can get a sweep. Then we get stopped out, guys. Then we get stopped out. But yeah, we are in this long. Good to take profits and get a little reverse in, guys. I do like the high volume wick though, guys. What do you guys think of the high volume wick? Let me know what you guys think. What's the entry? 67,750-ish. Stop loss just below here. We could easily get stopped out though, guys. It's a tiny risk. I've seen this play out before, so I'm always happy to take the trade. Always happy to take the trade. High volume, 50%, and then off you go. Seen it before. Happy to take the trade. And always happy to be wrong, guys. Always happy to be wrong. There's a question here. High volume acts as support and resistance. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. Well, what it just means is there are a lot of people swapping tokens. So when you see a high volume node, it means that a lot of buyers and sellers are exchanging tokens at that price and point in time. So it's like we are going to get stopped out here. So basically what it means is when there's a lot of people changing hands for the token, you often find that that is a reversal point as the buyers kind of outweigh the sellers. But in this case, it looks like we are going to test the bottom of the wick and get stopped out of this trade. What else looks good, guys? Are there any chart requests, guys? Are there any chart requests? Ondo. Okay, well, it doesn't matter where Bitcoin goes from now. I've already taken the trade. So let's check some alt requests. Okay, so Ondo. So guys, Ondo's looking quite good. I think Ondo's looking very decent. We are obviously in the Ondo position. And yeah, this probably just going to range between here for the next few days. We are about to get the golden cross. So, you know, it could easily line up with a little cheeky move into the golden cross and off we go. I am long on Ondo, guys. I am long on Ondo. This was the potential idea. We did come through, but that's okay. Yeah, we've been in Ondos. We loved that 60 cent region. I remember discussing the 60 cent Ondos, very cheap. But yeah, this I would expect this range just to form and Ondo to consolidate, and yeah, the bulls versus the bears in this little tight range, and that's between about 85 cents to 75 cents. And yeah, guys, the golden cross, we are all in for the golden cross. So when the 50 crosses above the 200, as you guys know, on the daily time frame, we're talking about EMAs, and we know that when it does cross it, it often acts as a magnet. Okay, it often acts as a magnet, and it can pull price in. So there's the magnet. There we go. If you get the cross, comes in. Like this could be the little pullback this week, and then we go from there. Okay, guys. Okay, what is next? AVAX, sir. Sir, of course, my man. We'll have a look at AVAX. So I'm quite happy with AVAX. I think we got in at these lows over there. One problem with AVAX is it looks like it's about to completely engulf the Sunday candle, which is fine. We don't really want to see price start closing candles above the $27. But we could easily see this happen. I do think we are in a bit more bullish area than bearish, so this would probably be another nice opportunity to get in if price does come lower here for AVAX. But I think AVAX is looking good. We're forming a nice pennant, and if we do get a breakout, we will get that golden cross of the 50 coming and catching up with the 200. But this does look good. We obviously had this big pump up over here. Yeah, I would be a buyer of AVAX. I think this region over here is a good region to get into AVAX. Obviously, we're looking for wicks. So if price does come into this region here, we are looking for just a bounce. We don't really want price to come down and start to chill around there, break this down sloping supports. That won't be looking very good for AVAX. What is next? Bonk and or OP. Mr. Pen Knob. Mr. Pen Knob, I'll do both for you. So Bonk and OP. Sorry, 1,000 Bonk. Guys, Bonk's looking good in my opinion. We are getting the golden cross. There we go. We have had the golden cross. We could expect Bonk to come into this upsloping support trend line over here, and we could get a bounce off there. Bonk still could come 10% lower than where price is at the moment, so definitely low leverage longs, guys. Low leverage longs. But I'm very happy with Bonk because we do have the golden cross. And you wanted optimism. Guys, I did just buy some spot optimism, obviously for the long-term bag today. It's looking like it's holding this 50-day EMA and upsloping support. I think that's a bit better. So yeah, looks like we are forming a ascending triangle over here. And I'm waiting for a break of the 200-day EMA and a retest. This is potentially just front running that idea. So this is front running, something like that. Then we could buy in over here, but I think that everything's gonna likely rip. So yeah, that's what I've got for optimism. Looks like we were stopped out of the Bitcoin trade. So I'm expecting this to come down to the 67K region, guys. I think we will be going long off here, 67K. $67K, guys. Very likely, in my opinion. But we do have an alert there, so when it hits, it'll be fine. Doge, let's have a look at Doge, guys. Doge has been quite bullish, I think. Doge has been quite bullish. Here it is. Yeah, golden cross is inevitable. This is where I would be interested in Doge. Probably in this box, we had about 13 cents to that 11 or 12 cent region. Test these old tops as new bottoms. Something like that. I think that would look quite good for Doge. But yeah, it looks like the golden cross is inevitable. I would be long and strong if I were you. So, okay, what's next? PHB. Let's have a look at PHB right away. Oh, there it is. Thought it was familiar. Oh, it's getting smashed today. Golden cross, guys. I'm always happy with the golden cross because, you know, it's a close invalidation. So price could come into the golden cross, and that's looking good. But we are expecting a bounce off the golden cross, guys, always. 10% lower. It could come another 10% lower. Test the 50 and 200 EMA. I do have an alert here for a potential retest. So I might be a buyer of PHB in that region. PHB does look quite cool, guys. PHB, I'm going to do some research into this. We did get the golden cross. I think I'm going to be adding to my spot bag in this position. Yeah, if you're holding from down here, it looks good, but we could get another 10% down, in my opinion. Come and test the EMAs again. Okay, 67K, guys. We are looking for that region over there to get a bounce. And we're going to wait and see how it reacts in this region. You know, if we get a high volume candle, bullish divergence, then we are going to go long. But we could just come straight down to the 66K. I should have taken this trade. I was thinking of taking it, but I didn't take it. And that's okay. Okay, Pendle. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for Pendle, guys. Let's go for Pendle. RWA narrative, guys. It's got a strong narrative. I think Pendle is bullish. Got the golden cross. We did long a while ago. It came into our TP1, of course, pretty perfectly. You don't see that often. But yeah, Pendle looks like it is testing these, you know, old tops as potential new bottoms. It does have a strong RWA narrative, as I just said. it is holding this upsloping support. Yeah, I would be happy to long Pendle, and my invalidation point would be below these wicks, below these EMAs over here, and we could see much higher prices for Pendle. I know it's a relatively new coin, so this risk reward isn't too good. But yeah, it's looking strong. I think, you know, if you could get a bid a little bit lower, that could be a bit nicer for Pendle. Let's have a look at Say. Looks like everything is pulling back quite aggressively, guys. To get that bounce. A little bit less volume than the candle before. So I think we are going to see this level over here, guys, 67K. Inevitable. What does that say? Say's getting a nice pullback today. Oh, this looks so good, guys. I'm in for Say. I think, you know, we could be buying this box of here. Average entry in the middle of the box, if that's what you like to do. Stops below here. And yeah. And you could target this level over here. And this looks like it's the 50% level, guys. There we go. 67 cents in that region over there. That'll be looking good for Say. I think Say's looking good. Golden Cross says so. I think this is a good trade, and I think it's actually potentially in a buy zone now. I'd probably wait for Bitcoin to hit that 67K we were talking about, and then we could be looking for an entry. It could be nice to sweep this liquidity over here. So I'm going to drop this box to that 42 cent. Guys, between 40 and 42 cents for Say is looking juicy. Stops. I wouldn't really want Say to be, you know, hanging around that. I'd probably put my stop loss, but like a bit conservative here. You know, you could get wicks if there is a flash crash for Bitcoin. So I'd probably put my stop loss at that 36 cents region over there. This looks pretty good, guys. Decent risk reward, 6.5 to 1. What's next, guys? Bitcoin dominance, bro. We had a look at Bitcoin dominance earlier. It is looking strong. I thought that this was potentially the deviation I was saying earlier, but guys, this is why we don't short the top. I was talking about the S&P earlier. You don't short the top, you wait for the confirmation, guys. And yeah, this is probably just going to keep moving onwards and upwards until it wants to turn over, guys. We don't have control of Bitcoin dominance. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is the best crypto out there, guys. You should have the majority of your crypto portfolio in Bitcoin. Yeah, nothing else to say about that. But I mean, there's a nice trend line you can draw here. It kind of connects the tops. But we are in a rising wedge, guys. We are in a rising wedge. And let's put on the RSI. There we go. There is a case for some bearish divergence. So obviously getting higher tops over here. And it looks like we are getting, you can even say from here. This should break down, guys. This should break down. But trying to call it is going to be tough. We're going to have to wait for, this is the confirmation, guys. So we're going to wait for this pattern over here. I've been waiting for it for a while. You know, we got quite close over there. Then we're waiting over here, and we just haven't broken down yet. So Bitcoin is the king until proven otherwise. Okay, guys. What is next? Arbitrum and near. I just also bought some spot Arbitrum, by the way. Arb. I've definitely got near. So let's have a look at that first. Okay, so this looks like it's on the 50 and 200 EMA. This looks like it isn't very well respected, so we're going to get rid of that. And it looks like we're just kind of coiling up here. waiting for a nice big move. So yeah, if we break this to the upside, we are looking to that $7.20 as the target. And yeah, stops would just be below these wicks over here. I mean, pretty good risk reward in my opinion, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, but we're going to have to wait for Bitcoin to hit that low zone or show some strength. When Bitcoin shows some strength, then we can start looking at allocating into those altcoins, guys. Yo, how's this short, eh? Who's brave enough to take this short? $2.4 to 1. I'm not going to take this trade, guys. There was one earlier. It was near and Arbitrum. Let's have a look at Arbitrum. Yeah, so I'm in this Arbitrum long. I've got it on CoinW actually. Yeah, I'm in the Arbitrum long, guys. Yeah, so I'm in from 57 cents over here. Obviously had a nice pump up, but we haven't sold. Yeah, guys, I'm bullish on Arbitrum. It looks like we are testing these old tops as support right now. So, I mean, that's why I just bought some spot as well. But I think Arbitrum looks pretty good. I think it is holding the 50-day EMA. Invalidation would just be below these wicks over here. And you could make a really tight stop loss. You can even not really want to lose these wicks over here. That could be your trade for Arbitrum. 7 to 1 risk reward. Not bad. What's next, guys? What's next? EOS, bro. Of course, my man. Looks kind of similar. But this hasn't got into bullish market structure yet. So we haven't broken a high. We just created lows, and we need to get above this high over here to even consider EOS, guys. We need to get above this high. We need to put it in bullish market structure. Then only can we consider EOS. Let's just have a look at Arbitrum to see if we did get that higher high. So over here, obviously we're creating lower highs, and then we did have that higher high. So this does put it in a bullish market structure. Then you got a higher low. So we are expecting this to continue and make another higher high before breaking the higher low if it is in bullish market structure. If you hear what I'm saying, guys, if you hear what I'm saying. What's next, guys? 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗏. Yeah, guys, we love the meme coins. Bit of a dump today, guys, but let's just have a look at 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗏. So 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗏 is obviously in bullish market structure over here. You can see higher lows created, and it looked like there was a bit of a key level over here. And yeah, this could be flipping old resistance into new support. Looks like we are forming this over here. And the 50 is above the 200, and yeah, we are expecting continuation for this. And yeah, this is likely just to go and make all-time highs again. So yeah, if you guys aren't in 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗏, this could be your time. Yeah, I think this could be a good region to be getting into 𝗕𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗏, guys. Obviously, no financial advice ever. So what I wanted to speak about, hey, we are getting that dump on Bitcoin, guys. There we go. So I'm expecting a huge bounce off this level. This looks like a pretty good retest of the neckline on Ethereum over here. So this will be your trade on Ethereum. Stop loss would be underneath the 50-day EMA over there. And we would be targeting the breakout over there. I'm in a few ETH longs, guys. I'm in one from down here, as you guys know. And I think I'll be adding to this ETH long right away, guys. This does look like a good position. Looks like a fair retest. Solana, there was a request for Solana. So Solana's coming into our buy zone now. So this just looks like a simple support resistance test. So we did expect this to come back to 160 if you guys are in the Telegram groups. We did call for this. So yeah, right now could be a good time to be going long on both Ethereum and Solana. They are coming into key levels, which should act as support. Bitcoin. Let's see what happens here, guys. Looks like our level could have been front run. 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪. Yeah, let's keep it to the memes. 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪. I'm gonna look over here. Yeah, 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪 looks good, guys. The cross looks inevitable, so I think this region over here is a good bid. 0.000145. This region over here looks pretty good. 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗏𝗪 is looking good, guys. Got the cross the other day. It is holding this upsloping support, and we do expect this just to blast through the level. We could get a bounce off the 50-day EMA, but it is in bullish market structure. It is looking good. Bonk. Yep, guys, Bonk, Golden Cross. This was the buy zone to be getting into Bonk. Stops go over here. You can obviously see everything on the side of the chart, all the entries and whatnot. Yeah, the Golden Cross is, I think that's today. So there we go. Looks like a good entry. We could get a pullback. Of course, we get a pullback into the cross. So we must be prepared for that. Stop loss over here. Low leverage longs. Low leverage longs will rule them all. Let's have a look at Bitcoin, guys. How deep did everything come? 161. Not too deep. So now we're going to look for some potential breakouts over here. For ETH, if ETH can break this line, we could get some upside movement. Solana looks, yeah, this looks quite steep. So we're going to be watching this line and seeing how it reacts, because that will be our next entry to go long. Okay, there are a lot of shorts in the market, guys. A lot of shorts in the market. We're probably going to get a turnaround here. Going to wait for the $250 million. Hopefully this hits maybe 48, 52, and then we could be entering those longs, which we discussed today. But guys, I'm going to end the stream over there. Thanks so much for tuning in and checking it all out, and yeah, smashing the like button, of course. And we will see you guys on the next show. I'll most likely be live tomorrow or on Wednesday. But guys, thanks so much for joining the show, and we will see you tomorrow. And cheers for now. Thanks.